Well, hello and welcome to Gmodism. This is Eric, your Lord High Admiral, and we're getting back into the Gimle battles. This time, we have Covrax, the elevated Gmodist, and Cadet in the army of Gmodism's fantastic, unofficial build. Gmodism. Which is the King Covra. And the King Covra, when it spawns, look like this, which is very easy to check it out, of course. It's a wooden design. It is too many blocks to be an official battle, but it's an absolutely fantastic design, and it might lag a little bit. But we will be... and we can activate it there. Now you can see it gets the shape it's supposed to have. It has teeth like this, it has moving eyes, it has loads of different parts. It has loads of wood and a lot of personality and design. Anyways, the battle might lag a little bit, so we shall indeed just let it play out. So, the Gimle is targeting with a laser, so here we had prime chances of starting fires. Now the King Covra is of course a little bit too expensive too. Why? This again isn't an official battle. It has this absolutely stunning and beautiful animation, and it looks like it almost shoots lasers from its eyes, but it doesn't. You can see it moves up and down like this. It has this wiggly motion. I think this is just so cool. And I really think that using a wiggly motion like this, I actually think that there is a good opportunity to make this go ridiculously fast if you're using rudders in the right angle. I think our cadet should really work on that. Our elevated Covrax should indeed try that out and see if it's possible to make that thing move about as it does, but also using rudders in a specific angle. I think it would absolutely be able to reach ridiculous speeds if it had that. You can see that the King Covra is not a joke. It is a serious cram spammer, and it has AP penetrating frag crams. Oh lord, look at that. That entire turret is gone. That's insane. So it is a very dangerous design. It's sad it lags so much, we won't see it in the official battle. I'll just turn down the settings a little bit in order to get slightly better FPS. But it's an absolutely fantastic build, and the Gimle is very much set up in a really not good way to tackle an enemy like this. So, we lost some second of recording there, but nothing important happened. Anyways, I think most of our guns are just going through and we're not dealing a lot of damage actually. But it's so beautiful to look at this Cobra here. This is a Cobra, but it's called the Cobra. Anyways, this moving about like this, it's just completely insane. And it has a serious barrage of cram mortars. These are no joke in any way. Look at that. And they are proximity exploding, are they? No. They are depth fuses. They're just off by a lot. To beat the King Covra, it's on the workshop, by the way. If I don't forget that, there is a link in the description. Otherwise, go to the workshop and Google it, or remind me. In any case, you can see that already 2 minutes into the battle, the Gimle is down to 68%. Look at those, like really penetrating crams. They're just absolutely crazy. And we've started fires here. Oh, the engines, the steam engines. We have internal fires all over the place. This is pretty insane. And we can see something happen with the AI too. Where is the AI? The AI is blown out. Look at that. The Gimle is so dead. Well, we obviously have to set it up for another round. And I don't think we're getting any other results, but look at this thing here. It has a very nice smile. It's a very big teeth. It's a beautiful animation. Cadet Covrax has made a beautiful art piece, basically. Round 2. Right, we're ready for round 2. Look at that thing when we start the timer. It just spawns in a weird direction and then it uncoils. It's like the speed the tips of the Cobra is moving. It must be moving in like 1,000 meters per second. Look at that. Looks like the crams are getting shot down by the Gimle. We are shooting down many of those shells with the flax, but man, it's impossible to take out all of that. That fire damage from the laser must be substantial. When we started it in the side there, it should technically continue for a long time. Since it's wood, it should just continue. But firing from the depth, it's actually burning pretty slowly. It's not the threat a lot of us anticipated. Anyways, the deadline for submitting new Gimle designs is July the 30th. If you for some reason missed the announcement video and the announcement message in the Discord, then you should probably be in the at from the depth roll so you can get pinged next time. But in any case, if you want to submit anything for the Gimle battles, the 30th of July, 30 of July, is the last date you can do that. Also, I am for all official battles, that is not this one, you can, if you're in the losers or the winners bracket, it doesn't matter, you can submit an updated version of your ship that of course still adheres to the rules. We have the rules, but you can update it, right? So you can have you know, reconfigure the loadout, fix the AI, fix the armor, whatever you want to do. It just needs to follow the rules, of course, and obviously to me be visibly the same ship. You're however very welcome with adding a lot of decorations and make your ship look a lot cooler, because it's going in the tournament. It's gonna be a losers bracket tournament for all the official battles, and then there is gonna be a winners bracket tournament for all the in the winners bracket. And that will of course be started when the Gimle battles, that is the designs you sent in, which are meeting the Gimle one-on-one, when that's concluded, at that time we're gonna start with those tournaments. We're gonna begin with the losers bracket, and it's gonna be single elimination, I think. And the winners of the single elimination, I think 1, 2, and 3, will be injected into the winners bracket. So the winners of the losers will be injected into the winners bracket, and there we will have a elimination tournament. I think we're going to have a double elimination tournament, but if the single elimination tournament for the losers bracket is just takes too long time because there are so many submissions, I might make it a single elimination tournament. But I want to have a double elimination tournament. That's probably what we're gonna do. For the losers bracket, we're most likely going to have a single elimination tournament, though, since if you were unlucky or whatever, you have a chance to redeem yourself. And if you had some obvious fails on your submission, like some of the turrets didn't move correctly or got stuck or something, well, then you have the chance to update it and your ship might perform entirely different. So if you messed up in your submission and you got into the losers bracket, and your ship is really a lot stronger, you have of course the chance of really taking home the entire tournament, since you can get injected back into the winners bracket. Pretty smart, I thought, but that's what we're dealing with. What we're dealing with right now is a crazy King Covra that's still at 98%, which is crazy, and we have the Gimle, which is down to 75%. So it's a very sad one. Yeah. Anyways, we are having that. Yeah, very nice. It's going the same direction as we would assume. However, they are getting a little bit far away from each other, I feel like. This is probably a little far, maybe. Well, I think it's pretty obvious which is going to win this one. Because this poor Gimle, those frag ramps just do insane damage. Look at that. We have the AI got damaged by fragments again. We've had some internal fires. The engines are working really hard, but we are indeed... Ooh, we lost engine power. We're just sitting here now. That's very bad. And expected, of course. Is this... Oh, it's a Hesh diff gun. Anyways. It has the nice animation still. Isn't that very, very cute? Well, Covrax has made a really amazing design here. That's just so cool. And look at that. It hasn't... So it has repair bots and it seems... Wow, okay. It hasn't taken damage in a while. That's crazy. Well, the King Covrax is a very cool build. Like, you really made a super cool animation there. It just feels alive, and I really feel you could put in some rudders there and probably make it go in ultrasonic speeds if you'd liked to do that. It would be pretty crazy. Just imagine having a rudder sideways here when it's wiggling like this. It like should really provide some serious forward thrusting. That would be absolutely cool. Yeah, I think this could be real fast. Well, the Gimle lost this battle too, very expected. But I think we should be moving on to just having a third battle a little bit for fun. Right, so the winner is of course already official. But I wanted to put on max settings with the bloom threshold in a weird way, just to make it look uber cinematic. Isn't that very nice? If you want to know how to take good screenshots, by the way, and from the depth, I actually have an old instant tutorial on that, which is still... Oh, damn, look at that. Face is burning. That must hurt. Anyways, if you want to see that, there is some good instructions on how you can make really cool looking screenshots. I really recommend you check that out if that's something you'd like to do. The results are of course already set. The King Covra wins this battle. A very good job. It is an unofficial build, however, as you know, it lags a good bit. Game speed is... I'm kind of surprised it's only at half speed. Seriously, that's not too bad. But in any ways, it exceeds the budget and the block count. Look at those teeth there in the Cobra's mouth. That's such a cool detail. They're like folding outwards like that. Do real Cobras have that? They shouldn't, right? But why would he add it otherwise? Well, if we have any zoologist in the comments field, you should probably update the rest of us. In any case, this looks absolutely stunning. It is indeed stronger than the Gimle, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Look at this. Ah, man. I must say that Cadet Covrax has really outdone himself here. We have the Manta War for the trials, and now we have this for the Gimle battles, just for fun, just an extra battle, and it's absolutely amazing. I adore this design. Man, it's so cool. It's so cool. This is an art piece. If Covrax ever want to build things IRL, I think he has a potential future career in kinetic sculptures. In any case, the Gimle is very sad, and seeing the performance of the King Covrax crams, I really feel like we need a proximity detonation fuse and more frag. It's pretty cool, actually. A good while ago, I kind of used the laser targeters on the crams, but when I did that, they always exploded on contact. I always thought that when I came up with using the laser targeter, I thought that I had just broke some amazing code, and that with this update you only need one fuse. You need the superior fuse, and it was so cool to kind of find that out. But then I realized that they exploded on contact every time, and I had to edit it out from a video that I posted, and it was so sad to realize it didn't work. And I don't know if I just set it up in a horrible way. I don't think so. I think it's some kind of game update, because nowadays you can use the laser targeter with that fuse and make it detonate slightly after the target, just like with APS. That's so amazing. There are videos coming up with some empirical testings just to confirm these results, but that's really cool. Having your cram shells to be able to do some damage even though they miss is so valuable. That's definitely something the Gimle is going to be updated with for the winners bracket. I'm thinking otherwise we might do two ways. Either the Gimle meets the winners of the winners bracket of the Gimle tournaments, or we're just gonna inject the Gimle in the winners bracket and see if it loses every time or not. I think that will be mostly up to if the battles are even or not, if the participants are even or uneven. Because if they are uneven, we can simply inject the Gimle and it will be even, and the battle structure will be so much more satisfying. Yes. We should see if we can get a good view. Now the Gimle is pretty damaged here, so it won't do much more damage to it. It seems that the King Covra hasn't taken damage in a while. So yeah, there we have it. Absolutely stunning design, Covrax. I'm very impressed. It was cool to seeing it in action. And anyone watching this, if you haven't subscribed already, you should definitely do that. Like the video too. Also, on GMODIST channel, we have a 24/7 live stream with constant from the depth action. You should really check that out. All my channels are up here. We have the Gmodism, this one you're watching, which you are subscribed to right now. And then we have the Gmodist channel with the VODs, where we have entertainment. And on the Relaxism channel down there, we actually have a really fun building video in From the Depth, relaxing. Just random building. I wanted to make that. Somebody said somebody should make an ASMR video for From the Depth. And I'm like, I got the channel for that, let's do it. And I did. So you should check that out too. If not anything else, please subscribe to all my 3 channels so I can get Gmodism and Relaxism monetized. Because right now, YouTube is stealing all the money from that. You can't turn off monetization anymore. That if you turn that off, it just means YouTube gets all the money. And the little there is to get from Gmodist and Relaxism, I would like to split it with YouTube, not give them all of it. So subscribe, please. Anyways, and if you did miss the update video, you know these bottles we have here and like here? They actually arrived. Now they look as I want them to look. They look more brassy and textured and proper. So we have, this is a 67mm shell, by the way. You can get those bottles, if you like to, from the spring store. Well, I think we have indeed checked that out proper and good. See you next time. This is your host, Gmodism, and we're very much signing out. Thanks for the battle, Covrax. Beautiful design.